Okay, so I had to pause the video. Here we go. So I'm in Panther Creek Cave. I'm on a side passage looking into the main passage. So now let's see if I can explore this main passage. I already did last week with a different camera. Long story short, I'm shooting with one camera at a time. Because when I use two cameras at the same time, it shakes around more. They don't cooperate. So this passage right here is huge, about 20 feet in diameter. The rock itself on the bottom half is kind of gray or red, and then on top it looks white because of cave slime. So it's kind of neat, nice and bright. Let's see if that's really the brightest. My flashlight's being weird. All right, here we go. The flashlight, it's got a push button to switch modes. Sometimes when I hold it, it shakes, and then it switches modes automatically. I don't even know if I'm in the right mode or not. Obviously, for shooting video, I want the brightest continuous light, since I don't have a way to synchronize a flash with each frame of the video. Hopefully someday somebody will invent that, but I'm not optimistic. Seems like I'm the only one who would care about something like that. So in person, I can see the cave pretty well. I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice. The camera just isn't that good in low light. It's a GoPro with a tiny sensor divided into 20 megapixels. So each pixel is pretty darn small. I like this side passage though. Right here is covered in breakdown, but later on it gets a little more even. I think this one's a lot longer than that other side passage. Let's see here. Make sure my camera's working. All right, seems reasonable. Hard. See that? I just moved my camera. I pointed my flashlight. By pointing my flashlight, it shook into a different mode. It's very glitchy. I wish they'd make these things a little more reliable. Oh well. What we need is a company like GoPro to make a flashlight. They have itsy bitsy lights for GoPros, but they're designed for selfies. You know, the range is like 2 feet. It's kind of pathetic. Might as well just use a cigarette lighter to light up your face. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Standing on top of a breakdown pile. Then ahead, there's hardly any breakdown. So the cave is a nice, I wouldn't say circular tube, but it's close by lava tube standards. Jeez. Doesn't look like the flashlight's lighting up very well though. Arg. I'm be careful, there's loose rock here, so I have to watch my footing. Make sure I don't trip. Wow. I know my camera's not going to do it justice, but I'll try it anyway. Up on the ceiling here, there's a sort of air bubble room. Oh yeah, man, this flashlight. Anyway, hang on a second. Anyway, there are some neat cave formations up there, but they're 25 feet above my head. So yeah, I guess I'll just have to enjoy them from a distance. Who would have guessed I would need binoculars to go caving? So here's where it gets interesting. Except for the left wall where it's obviously broken out, the floor is pretty flat, no breakdown. But look at the ceiling here, it's close to 20 feet tall. And then ahead, it's only like less than 8 feet tall. It just suddenly shrinks for no apparent reason. It's obviously breakdown rock on the floor to match with the hole in the wall. Repeat. Notice there's graffiti on the wall ahead. Fortunately, the vandals, they like to mark it right where at the end, or where they think the end is. So when you see vandalism like that, that means you're probably getting